Hello, 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 hello. It's been a minute. It was almost even a longer minute, but luckily I was able to figure out a way to make all this work. I'm super excited. Today's episode is a very special episode. It's with Robert Bryant and multiple fighters of PFC, Peoria Fight Club. If you have not been there, do me a favor, get out there and check it out. I want to give a quick shout out to people that have supported me along the way. Rodriguez BJJ out of the Peru, Illinois Mall. If you're looking to learn any kind of jiu-jitsu, any type of jiu-jitsu, or even combat sports, kickboxing, whatever it may be, that's the place to go check out. Also, you want to go and check out. Yeah, thanks, AP. Yeah, you know what? It took me a minute to get this going. I'm actually kind of like, look, it's still loading on my other phone. It did that for like fucking 10 minutes. I thought it kept teasing me. I thought it was gonna do it, but it didn't. But anyway, it's okay. We're here now. But also want to give a shout out to Lucas Gwaltney. Lucas Too Strong Gwaltney, if you don't know him, he's a great MMA fighter, great ambassador of the sport, and just an all-around great dude. If you want to learn how to fight, boxing, kickboxing, go check him out. He's over in Ottawa. He works with Rodriguez BJJ, so they work hand in hand. They're really awesome together. I also want to give a shout out to my band, Sensiveria. They're out of Ottawa. We haven't performed any shows yet, but we've been practicing hardcore. Also want to give a shout out to Bongo Pablo and Mark Strawn, two guys that I'm going to be joining down in Carbondale. And I don't know who else to give shout outs to, man. It's been a minute since I've done this. But let's get right into it. Let's get with the man himself. Let's bring on Rob. There he is.
What's up, my man?
Hey, how you doing, brother?
What's going on? Long time.
It has been a minute, man. It's been a minute. Look at this. It's still loading on my other phone.
Oh
Still
man,
trying to
I gotta put
load.
it in. I gotta put it in on my other phone too and share it.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, that's not a bad idea. I should do that. Good
But how
thinking,
you
bro.
been
See,
though?
that's why you're the promoter. How you been, man? Like
I've
personal
been
life.
cool,
We'll
man.
get into the fights here in a little bit, but like on a personal level, your personal life. How you been, man?
Cool, man. Just taking care of my family, man. Getting ready for this bad weather that just hit and all of that. Working, I'm a caterpillar or whatnot. But other than that, no problems, man. I'm good. Living life,
Awesome,
man.
man. How do you like working at Caterpillar?
Oh, it's cool. Good work, man. Easy work. Hey, if y'all looking for a job, go check out Cat. They should pay me for promoting that on the real.
They should. They should. All right, man. Let's get into these fights, dude. And there's a very, very special occasion coming up that I'll let you
Oh, yeah,
talk about.
man. Yeah. I'm very excited about that, man. It's the first annual PFC Winter Ball and award show. You know what I'm saying? It's just me showing like all the fighters and fans some love, especially the fighters because they done put in so much work and gave so many great shows through the whole 2021. It was crazy. So it's just giving back to them and showing that they are recognized. But I didn't do the picking. You know what I'm saying? I let the fans do all the voting. So all the winners are coming from what the fans said. I may do it a little different next year. I don't know.
Are you just trying to feel this out this year then?
Not really like fill it out, but since it's our first time, it's always a new experience. It's something that we haven't done before. So of course, the next time it's gonna be even better. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
So
I
just
understand.
getting to it.
Are
Yes,
you
sir.
so? I guess I'd like to ask what all categories there are going to be for these awards.
Okay, we got I actually got them put up on my writing board over there. We got Fighter of the Year, we got Fight of the Year, we got Coach of the Year, we got Most Improved, we got KO of the Year, the Most Entertaining, and then Fan of the Year.
I like that last one, fan of the year.
Yeah.
Do you have a general idea that you would like to talk about in terms of each category and who's in the running, or would you just rather leave it to what it is and let people find out the
Uh,
day of?
I mean, me and like my people that I work with, like in my circle, we the only ones who really know who won right now. But it's actually the numbers are closer than what people are actually thinking. Like fighter of the year, the candidates was you had Lucas, you had Sale, you have Armand, Bryce, Raheem, and Ty Money. Like that lineup right there. That's tough. They
Yeah,
all
it
did
is.
some crazy stuff this year, like all of them. So that's tough. That's why I was like, man, I didn't vote on none of them. I just counted the votes and I'm gonna announce the winner at the ball.
Man, it's gotta feel good to have. I mean, I know I've said it a million times over the conversations that we've had where you come from, a four-way street going to
Mm.
all the way up to where you are now, to now hosting your own show in terms of like the awards and appreciation. Not only is it for it's bigger than what it started. The idea, the intentions, the want and need,
Yeah,
and
exactly,
what you're building is
exactly.
a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's way bigger. Like I was just talking to my brother about that the other night. Like from where it started to where it's at. Uh, Even if we ain't as big as some other shows or anything, it's to me the progress and setting the time limit. The time limit that we did these things in speak for itself. It's just like, man, if we were a club long as a lot of these other clubs, I think we'd be way, way up. Like that's just for real. Because the things that we do in such a short amount of time, and like I think it's our fans that move it like that. Of course, it's the fighters with the great fights and the matchups, and you know what I'm saying. But we won't have nothing if people not watching and attending. You know what I mean? So
Very true.
that's why it got a lot to do with the people that's watching and being a part of what we're trying to do. And of course, it's always guns down, gloves up. Especially like now, our city just had a record murder rate happen, so we really trying to press that issue on everybody to put on gloves, male, female, we don't care. But yeah, man, from the bottom to where we at now, yeah, it's a good feeling. It's a real good feeling.
So going back to when you first started, when you first put all of this together, could you imagine then where you are now, or did you have bigger ambitions that you haven't reached yet?
Okay, I mean, honestly, when I first started, I didn't think I'd come this far. Like it was of course, it was a thought in my head, like, ooh, what if, But it wasn't. It never started off as this is what I'm trying to do. It was always trying to help. Like I said, the younger people that was around me at the time stay out of trouble. That is literally what all this sprung from, you know. Um, and then it just started growing on its own. Like for real, and we are where we are today.
Man, that's beautiful. What I would like to, I guess I got a few more questions if you don't mind.
Oh, go ahead, man. It's
All
been a
right.
while, man. We can talk.
Yeah, yeah, it has been a while, and so I'd like to know what was the biggest turning point for you and PFC altogether, where it seemed maybe it like flourished, or maybe it just rapidly sped up the process of people noticing you, seeing you. I mean, people like me, because I didn't know when you first started, but now I am aware.
Okay. Well, actually, like I feel it's multiple turning points because it's like it's always different levels to things. So I feel like the first and foremost, what made me really think that PFC could be something was when I had about 150 people in my backyard on the south side of Peoria in the alley.
Yeah, that
You
had to
feel
feel
what
so
I'm
good.
saying? Like that's crazy. And that just come from word of mouth and internet. You know what I'm saying? Like we and it's free. You come to this backyard on the south side of Peoria and watch these boys fight. I'm talking about 150 people almost. And I'm like, man, this could really be something. So next few weeks, me and my brother, we invested in a building. And that was our first building that we got in it. And we built the stand things, the rails, 2 levels, built our own ring, everything. You know what I'm saying? We put our blood, sweat, and tears in that place for it to get shut down after one event. But we seen after that though, after that first building, we seen what it could really turn into. So we just never stopped, and then Creve Core, and then we got the hot spot. And then after the hot spot, we went to a garage. At the garage, we've been at Truth for almost a year now. It's been 11 months, almost a year.
That's crazy. Are you planning a 1 year anniversary event there?
I don't know. I should have talked to the promoter about that because not the promoter, the owner. I said the promoter. I should have talked to the owner of Truth about that. That's something he'd probably like for real. He'd be like, "Yeah, man."
Oh, people would love that, man. 100%. I mean, it's one thing to come into something and join, but like to be a part of it from the get go, that's a
Yeah,
totally different story. And you've just been capturing people's attentions and hearts and their imaginations and giving like there's so many
yeah. I
fighters
tried, man.
I'm assuming that have gotten the ring and won and just felt like just a massive rush of emotions where they've just been like, finally, I am
Yeah,
who I am. I am who I said I am.
yeah. Exactly, exactly. And like that's why I always, from the beginning, since we started popping like that, I always told each fighter, man, y'all, everybody know we're not a pro league. You know what I'm saying? So use PFC for what it is. Sharpen your skills, get your name out there. So you know what I'm saying? When you go to the next level, you're not fighting for crumbs and they're not misusing you. You know what I'm saying? And you really know how to protect yourself because you really got the experience. So that's why I always tell fighters, man, and a few of them are doing it, you know what I'm saying? And like the coaches, like a coach like Tony, a lot of his guys and came through PFC and now they're trying to move up to another league. But like still dibble and dabble in PFC. They still will, you know what I'm saying, do their thing, but now they're on the level below before they can turn pro. They
Yeah.
sharpen their skills like Sale. He did what he did, and now he's trying his hat in the upper levels. You know what I'm saying? Which is the right thing. That's what I tell everybody. You know, but don't go off of emotions. You know, because that's how you're gonna get hurt. That's how you're gonna get hurt and make rational decisions and stuff. So I tell each fighter, man, just take your time, go off what you feel. You know what I'm saying? It's never no bad blood with us. It's always love, man. We'll be here if you want to come back. That's what it is.
Well, it shows too. It shows like without even you saying it, people can see it. They go and do these shows outside of PFC, and then they come back to PFC, and it's almost like they're a hometown hero. Whether they win or lose in these other bouts, people accept them in and
Exactly,
like, hey, I
exactly.
saw them at
And
PFC
one
first.
thing that right there, I think that means a lot to some of them fighters, like that started off in PFC. When they going off, when they come back, they get so much love from what I'm saying, like PFC fans. Like they get so much love, like and that's good. Like that's the objective, like carry these fans through the whole thing till you turn pro and mix them with the other fans. You know what I mean? It's just like,
Yeah.
hey, do your thing, man. I want everybody to succeed. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the feeling of getting something literally out the mud. We had fights where people were slipping because it was mud. You know what I'm saying? To where we at now. So I don't be having no complaints. Of course,
Yeah.
spectators gonna complain about this and that, but me personally, if y'all was there where we was, y'all wouldn't be complaining. Trust me.
Yeah. No kidding. No kidding. If they have you okay, so since the beginning, you've kept this documented correctly
Oh
or
yeah, for
correct?
sure, for
So
sure, man.
have you thought about
That's why
making like
everybody asks me, like, "How do you remember that?" Don't worry about it. I got a library.
I got a library and it's only growing and it's only
Oh, for
growing.
sure, man.
I do have to ask, do you plan on making like a montage of where you were to where you are now? Maybe make it like a thank you montage or something like that.
I've been thinking on different things. Me and the guy that does all our videos. That's what Doug. I hope he's on here. He might try to tap in. But I'm
That'd be
thinking on
cool,
it. Yeah, it would, but it got to be right. It got
right?
to be like so then that takes time. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. Because you want to talk on it, have everything right, different people opinions, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then you got to look back at the past few years, and it takes time. So it got to be right. That's something you don't rush.
Absolutely, I understand. I understand. So there's just real quick. I just want to show you a comment. Tom Finley says, "I am coming back soon. I think." Ooh, he said, "I
Oh,
think."
come on, Tom. Hey, actually, that's funny that Tom commented. He out of a single fight, like just out of a single fight, he has the most views out of any PFC fight ever.
What?
Yeah, like
No
single
shit.
fight, he has like 32,000 or something like that. It's 30 some thousand views from because he
That's
was the guy,
crazy.
the big guy that he cried a little bit in the yard when he was getting punched, and I was like, "Don't cry, man." That
Oh,
was
for
him.
real?
Yeah, that's my boy, Big Time, man.
There you go. Hey, man, fighting's emotional, man. Fighting's emotional.
Yeah, but hey, I'm gonna tell you what I'm excited to see though. Besides the ball, which is January 8th, and that's free to everybody. The ball is free to everybody. But
So make sure you make it out.
oh, for
Club
sure,
Truth.
Club True, January 8th, Saturday. It's going to be amazing. But I'm excited to see Armand Palmer versus Lil Demo. Like that's the lightweight champion versus the number one contender. Like these guys have been at each other's necks for weeks now, and both of them highly skilled. Like I
Right.
don't know if you follow Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, but that's who
Uh,
I
yeah.
that's who I compare them to. That's who I compare them to when they fighting in PFC. It's like
Right,
one of
right.
them is a tactical fighter and the other one is a walk you down fighter. So it is going to be exciting, man. It's going to be real exciting.
Sounds like it's going to be exciting. When is this going to happen?
This will be on the 15th, like a week after the ball.
Nice. All right, cool, man. It's going to be, you're going to
That'd be
get
the
any,
first fight of the year.
at the, have you thought about, since it is like a week after, have you thought about the fighters on that card maybe facing off at the ball? All dressed up nice. Maybe make it like a press conference type thing without it being a press conference.
That actually might be something that we end up doing now. Thanks for the idea.
Hey, no problem,
That
man.
sounds nice. Because I mean, a lot of the fighters gonna be there, and then it's awards and all of that. So yeah, that's something we might end up doing. We don't know. I'm gonna have my guy Doug and them there with the cameras and all of that. So it's gonna be nice.
I think it would create a really good opportunity to have some really nice pictures with some really nice dressed up people who are going to fight.
Exactly. And gonna fight well, like bang. Them boys
Right?
trying to get
Out.
to the
So who else is on this card?
um I ain't got the full card yet, but I'll tell you a few of them. Like I said, Armand and Demo, which is right now our main event, because that fight it has a lot
It's a
of
big
it
fight.
got a backstory. But okay, and then we got Young Bull versus Omni. They've been bickering back and forth, back and forth. We got
Omni's my
who is
favorite
that?
fighter out there, man. He is.
You love Omni? Omni?
Yeah,
He
Omni.
just
Oh,
he just had a
because he
title
went on
shot.
that 4 fight losing streak and then he came back
Yeah,
and won like 3 in a row. Oh, dude, that
yeah,
was
he
beautiful to
did.
watch.
He really did. That's what I was saying. Like, yeah, he just lost to Armand for his
And that's
title shot, though.
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he did fight him. My bad. And so now he's gonna
Yeah.
fight. Hello.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I was sharing the video. My fault.
Oh, I was like, I hear you, but you're not talking. All right, my bad, my bad. Oh man. All right, real quick, I want to show you the comments. Javon says, "Woo!" I'm assuming like Ric Flair. Javon Savage.
Yeah, that's midnight. That's midnight.
Yeah. Midnight. And Tom Finley says, I am coming back soon. I miss my PFC family.
Man, it's going down, man. Hey, make sure all of y'all that's watching this go share this and get ready for the next interviewers that's coming up and all of that too. But like I said, man, I'm excited for this event coming up, and the winter ball, it really got like a lot of my attention, and I'm putting a lot of thought and hard work into this, and the people around me are too. So like it's free to everybody. Like we want everybody to come. You know what I'm saying? There'll be food there, etc. Like everybody just come out and have some fun with us, man, and then celebrate these guys winning these awards because they deserve it. They really do.
100%. I agree with you, and I'm pretty sure everyone agrees with you that it should be celebrated. And the fact that you're putting this on and making it free to everybody who's ever been a part of C, or even if they haven't been a part of PFC, is
Exactly.
it's going to be a beautiful thing. It's going to be a beautiful event.
For sure, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be a ball, man. I hope you make it.
You know what? I
I'm
might,
looking
man.
forward.
I'm actually I'm I'm walking away from my job, so I'll be free. I'll be free to do whatever I want.
Well, come
Yeah,
down,
but
sing us a song with your guitar, man.
hey, man, I'd love to, dude. I'd love to,
Hey,
man. I
look,
got a
it's gonna
voice.
be a formal event. I'm looking into some smoke machines to set the mood. I don't know.
Woo! Oh, yo, you know what? If I do make it, I might have I might be able to bring one. Maybe it depends.
Okay, my guy. Well, man, thanks for the interview. I'll let you get to the rest of the fighters. If you ain't got no more questions for me.
Not a problem, man. I guess if I had one last question for you,
All right,
what is a
what's up?
dream matchup for you to host in 2022?
Do you want my second answer, or do you really want my real answer?
Well, now I want both.
No, 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 no. Cause like my real answer is like a real fantasy PFC match that won't never happen. But my second answer is still it's possible.
All right, let's go with the second because I think I might know what your number one is, but let's go with the second.
Yeah, because that's oh my god. But my second would be Lucas versus Anthony MMA.
Ooh, that would be nice. That would be really nice. And it's definitely not
That
out of the realm
would
of possibility either.
that would be insane. Because people want that rematch anyway, but they wanted MMA. So if I give them MMA, woo, we're gonna need a different venue.
Yeah, man. And those are the types of fights you want to build and create. And
Exactly.
you got them coming, man. You got them coming.
And another one, you want all right, fuck it. Just cause long time. Uh, that Lucas and Sale, man.
I thought
That
that was gonna be your number one. I thought
Yeah,
so.
man. Look, man, I've been wanting that forever, man. The fans do too, but we respect what they got. You know what I'm saying? So we don't press that issue. You know what I'm saying? You can ask them guys. I don't ask them about it. Maybe every blue moon. Let me hold on. Let me say that. I might throw it in a hint, like a side pass, but
Right.
but we don't even discuss that. You know what I'm saying? Because I get what it is. But if one day they do decide, just for the hell of it, I hope they let it be hosted on Peoria Fight Club.
Hey, man, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen there, but I can absolutely imagine the amount of interest that would be garnered for that fight alone.
What? People been wanting that for a while, brother, but it is what it is. They gotta respect what the men are about and what they say, because I do, So it's no pressure, it's no nothing like that. It's just
And I'm sure they appreciate the fuck out of it too. Like
oh
it's.
yeah, for
I'm sure
sure.
it's nice not to be asked all the time by the promoter. Like everyone else, it's fine, but the promoter, it's nice to be left alone.
Yeah, man. I don't press some guys about that, man. Cause I understand the relationship. Like I said, I understand that and I respect that. So I wouldn't do that.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much, Rob. Thank you so much for letting me pick your brain, and let's definitely do this again soon. And if I show up January 8th, I'll be sure to bring all my gear with me, and we'll get some live
Yeah,
interviews.
man, bring it, man. We're gonna get it popping, man. We could do some more interviews. You could sing. We could take a shot together. Let's go.
Hey, I'm down for all of that.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
All right, have a good one, brother. Oh, that was awesome. So that was Rob. the CEO, the main head honcho of PFC. Up next, let's bring on my man, the legend himself, Lucas Too Strong Gwaltney.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing, brother?
How's it going, man? You got a bonus
Going
today.
good. What's that?
You got a bonus today.
Yeah, I did get a bonus today.
Yeah. You got a Supercell 24K in the house.
What's going on? What's going on? Mr. High
What's going
Priest, how you
on,
doing?
guys? The team double trouble. The talk of the hour. Both of you two.
Hold on. There's road rage. We got to pull them with some ass real quick. Hold on. No.
Hey, if that really happens, someone's got to hold the camera, all right? I don't care if it's selfie. I got to see this. So how y'all doing tonight, man?
There you go. We're good, man. We just got out of practice at RBJJ MMA. Working on Sal's ground game, getting him ready for his next fight. Chicago fight card, February 27th. We don't have an opponent yet, but we're in the process of working that out, hopefully in the next couple weeks.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
How about yourself, man? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Good. No, it's all good. I just wanted to comment on Sal's fight. Being there live,
Yes.
the last, I think it was the last 7 seconds, the homie gets up and he's tired, and Sal
Yeah, he hit the Graham do roll.
Dude, he went for a Hail Mary, and then the motherfucking bell rings.
The bell rang. Yeah. I don't know where he gets his ideas from. He hit a nice Grammy roll. He scrambled away. The kid cut him loose. He wound up for a big punch, and the fucking bell rang. But he put on a good show. We're gonna get the right fight for the next one. I really truly think he's gonna win his next fight. He keeps his diet down, and he keeps working on his ground game, and we get the right opponent. Most importantly, I feel getting the right opponent and the diet of the top two, and in the ground game, and he's ready. It just hasn't came yet. It's coming. He's gonna win his next one.
Hell yeah! We all believe in him. So
for sure.
I want to ask you, as someone who came up as a fighter, just getting out there and getting down and dirty, what does it feel like to have all these, I guess for lack of a better word, students, more like friends, but still people who look up to you and people who listen to you, to your advice? What has that transition been like?
They don't listen to my advice. I tell them things and they don't listen. He's smirking out the window. It's cool, man. It's cool. I don't know, just training everybody's fun, but I look at him as my true prodigy. Out of everybody that I don't know, we were at the gym today and Chris, I don't know his last name, was there today, and he was throwing these little crescent kicks that I throw, and I don't know, as you look around the gym and people do things you do, it's cool because you know where they picked it up from, and all my ideas were stolen from everybody else too. But I see the most things that I do, good and bad habits, in him. So yeah, I'm excited. I'll be just as excited, if not more excited, when he wins his first fight than he will be. So it's coming. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun to run the gym. It's fun to not have a set schedule to where I don't have to be there, and I can just pop in and out. And these guys come out, and they're always asking, bugging me to use the gym, or we're all pushing over at Rodriguez's. So I don't know. It's cool, man.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. So you're saying that you see a lot of similarities in Sell yourself. Obviously,
a lot.
last
Yeah,
time
definitely.
when he posted that he wanted to take that fight, you were like, "What am I even here for?" That's probably one of my favorite comments I've ever seen on Facebook.
He takes the same stupid fights that I used to take. I'm like, there's no need for that. So like I said, he takes the good habits that I got, but he's also taking the bad habits. But my job and his job is to break his bad habits and my old bad habits. So he's going to be hopefully better than what I ever was. He beat me in boxing the other day. And he's beaten me in 3 rounds. He's beaten me in 3-round sparring matches before. This is the first time he beat me in a 5-round sparring match. That was a proud moment. It was like, it wasn't a proud moment. It sucked because my head's getting bounced around the place. But it was fun because it's like, cool, he's obviously paying attention. He's learning. Fuck, we've done this 100 times. So for him to come out in 5 rounds, that really says something. So we're working on nothing but ground game right now. Cool.
So I got a question for Sal, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What up, brother? So here's my question. Taking the last fight, obviously it didn't go your way. I thought that last little bit, the last couple of seconds, he was winded. I think if you had a couple more seconds, you would have connected. But I want to ask you, obviously it wasn't to Lucas's advice for you to take that fight. How do you feel now that you did take that fight, given everything that's come of it?
There's pros and cons that come with everything. Wasn't supposed to take that fight. Some litigations had popped up, and the promoters started talking, so which prompted me to take that fight. But you know what? I learned a lot from it. I don't take losses as just a loss. I take it as a learning experience as well. So I learned a lot. My first fight, I fought a black belt jiu-jitsu guy. Learned a lot from him going live instead of just actually being in the gym, just going around, shooting the shit. And I fought a really good wrestler, and I learned a lot from him. So just learning that, picking up that experience early as an amateur, really builds up to when I become a pro. So I'll know what I'm looking for in different opponents. So next time I come and fight a wrestler, I'll be more prepared. I know what to look for. If I fight a black belt, brown belt, even a blue belt, I know what to expect. I haven't fought a striker yet, but given the history of fighting strikers in PFC and just sparring for years, just doing kickboxing and boxing, I'm pretty confident. But I'm just preparing myself for that all-around guy, those all-around guys that can do it all in the future, and as well for myself. I want to have that experience, so when I do finally go pro, in the next couple years or so, I'll be more prepared. I'll be more confident. I won't have to worry about, oh, I haven't fought a wrestler yet. What do I do? I haven't fought a jiu-jitsu guy. What do I do? I don't want to go there with, late in my career or, early in my pro career with questions and doubt, So it's best to get that stuff out the way as an amateur now. I'm 0-2. I'm not taking it too hard. I know I got to work. So it's just pushing me to go harder and just learn more, just pick up as much as I can, so by the time I do go pro, I'm ready. I'm 100%. There's no fear. There's no doubt. And even if somebody says I'm taking a stupid fight, at least I'll be prepared and be like, well, it ain't that stupid no more, because now I have that experience now. I can do this. So, it just comes day by day, time, one day at a time, So, just keep working. I'm just going to keep working in the lab and keep learning what I can, inside and outside the cage. So I'll be a better fighter, for the next opponent and so forth.
That's a beautiful mindset to have, really. I mean, I could see where Lucas was like, maybe you shouldn't, but the way that you're thinking about it, the way that you're approaching it, that mindset, that's something that's a good mindset. I can appreciate that a lot.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem, man. So for the both of you, there's this question going around. They want you guys to fight, right? That's what a lot of people are saying. What would you guys say instead of fighting, you do rock, paper, scissors match?
I'm all for it. I gotta practice, but I'm all for it. If we're doing shoot, I'm a good guy. If we're doing rock, paper, scissors shoot, I'm good. If you just do rock, paper, scissors, I'm 50-50.
He throws a hell of a rock, but I got a nice paper.
Nice.
He needs to bring construction paper to the fight.
Right. So with this ball coming up at PFC, are you guys excited for this?
To be honest, I'm more of a fighter. I'm not really a dancer. No offense to Rob. I like what he's trying to do, get the community more involved, and get PFC more of just fighting. He's not making PFC just fighting. He's bringing the community together. He's done barbecues before and stuff like that. So I like his ideas. Unfortunately for me, I'm not a dancer, one, and I'm just I don't know how to say it because I don't want people to think I'm rude, but I strictly come for the fights. I like to fight. I like to come, show up, give the people a show, leave. I'm still mulling over going to the ball. That and COVID reasons. It's probably my grandma recently just got COVID, so I'm kind of being a little bit more cautious of it, now today. I'm also laid off from work because of COVID. So I'm trying to just lay off from going to different places, just going to the gym and home. I've stayed out the bars, just trying to go home and, just worry about my health right now, especially for the future. I don't want to be out, the fight's the 27th of February, and I don't want to miss any days due to COVID. But I don't know. I'll probably talk to Rob and see what's going on. But those are the two reasons why I probably won't be going. But I don't want Rob to think like, oh, this guy only comes for the fights. He doesn't want to come and show support to PFC, because I do support PFC and I like their movement. I love their movement. However, with how the world is going right now, and my schedule and everything, I just don't think I can make it. But we'll see what happens. Um, I'll definitely support Rob whatever he does. So if he needs me to share any content regarding the ball, I do want people to go. I don't want people to just not go because there's no fights. Uh, but as far as me personally, I don't think I'll be able to make it. I don't know yet. But that the ball's there's still time for the ball, so I don't have a set in stone answer yet.
Hey, it's totally understandable if you don't go. I mean, COVID is a very real thing, and especially if it's hit close to home. There's no shame in taking extra precautions.
Well, thank you, I appreciate that.
What about you, Lucas?
You know, um, partly the same. Hey, man, I'll see you, really.
See you later.
Take care, man.
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah, partly the same. No, you're good. I'm just dropping him off, man.
Damn, I probably held you guys up.
Oh, you're good, man. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen it a little bit. I've seen some talk. I think he's doing some kind of award thing for the fighters, the fans, something like that. It's kind of cool. Kind of like Sal said, it's cool that he wants to bring everybody in the community. My thing is swing shift. That's why I can make half the events and, well, like one in every 3 events. Can't make the
Yeah,
rest.
yeah,
And then
right.
family, of course. I don't know. I know there are guys from our group that have talked about going. Nathaniel Blanton, for one, he's talked about going. So I don't know. It's not out of the question, I won't say. Just, definitely support it. Just if I get something out of it, great, but I'm okay if somebody else gets it. It ain't going to throw me off one way or another. However, future fights that I would like to see, something more for me, myself or Cell with Anthony Holloway, preferably myself. I would love to fight that guy again. Would love to. At the time, I was like, oh, you know what? I was up 2 rounds. He was winning the 3rd. I got dropped. No excuses. And then after I look back on it, I'm like, man, it's a fucking 8 count. Come on. There's a fucking 8 count, and your guys stormed the ring and
Damn.
started jumping around. And now Rob's offered a bunch of money his way and mine, and I was about it. And now this guy all of a sudden wants half of his money up front, like a month in advance, which has never happened in any organization. So why do you need half your money up front? Not to get off the subject of the other thing, but
No, no,
yeah, that's a fight I would like to see.
let's talk about that fight, man. I'm totally in.
Yeah,
What do you think about
I would
that?
like to see it. I personally think I beat him. I personally think Cell beats him. Cell's gotten really damn good. He's I've beaten Cell, I don't know, hundreds of times probably. I don't know. Every time we spar, and he's beaten me a couple rounds here and there. He's even beat me in a couple of 3 rounds. But he impressed the shit out of me the other day when he beat me in the first 5-round one, staying straight boxing. So yeah, he's pushing and getting better. I
Gotta be
think
a
Cell
super
beats
proud
and
moment.
Holloway's a great boxer, but Holloway is not nearly on the pedestal that I fucking put that guy on originally. If anything, I think I look at him as less of a boxer than I did before. I thought he was better than what he was. I've been dropped by a 145-pound boxer out of Joliet. Kid spoke like no English in this little boxing gym in Joliet, and he was breaking into the top 10 on ESPN, and he went through me and 2 other guys that were just as good as me about 8 years ago. And maybe I've progressed since then. I probably have a little bit, but I don't think I've progressed to the level to where I'm past that kid. So when I see a guy like Anthony Holloway that's that much bigger than me, and I know what happened to me and 2 other guys of my capability back to back to back against a guy that was 145 pounds, I really put Holloway on a pedestal. And after boxing him, I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't think you're that good. I just don't. I think I was picking my shots for 2 rounds, and then I got caught in the 3rd. I got up, and honestly, since I got dropped, I finished that round out after that 8 count that they gave me. And you got to give the guy a 10-8 round because he drops me. Well, I just beat him 10-9, 10-9 the first 2. And now we have a tied fight going into round 4. And I would love to play those last couple rounds out with that guy. And I don't know. Shit. I think I come at him more than I came at him last time. And I think I can definitely drop that guy. He's got a lot of bad habits dropping his head. David Caps is undefeated out there. I like David Caps. He hasn't fought nobody good. No, I want to say nobody good. Nobody of the level of someone like me or Sal. I'll tell you what. If you don't want to fight me, if you don't want to fight Sal, fight Eddie Whitney. I think Eddie Whitney out there is 0 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. I don't know why he is, but he is. But I think Eddie Whitney gets the job done against Caps or fight Denzel. Fight Denzel Oppie. I think Denzel gets the job done too. That's maybe a closer fight, Denzel. But Denzel's got a pretty tough fight coming with Tyrone Johnson. I think that's how you say his name. That'll be a tough fight for Denzel. That kid's a better boxer for sure. But Denzel's tough, and Denzel comes straight forward. So we'll see.
Is it going to be MMA or boxing?
It's boxing. Yeah, I think MMA. I don't know. It's still a damn good fight. That Tyrone Johnson kid's wrestling's not bad. He almost beat Cody Baker in a wrestling match, who's much bigger than him, and I thought was a lot better wrestler than that. But nothing against Cody. Tyrone just showed up and put on a good show against him.
So I have a question about the Anthony Holloway rematch. Do you
Yes.
want that in boxing, or would you want that in MMA?
Oh, I want it in boxing. Yeah, I think I beat the shit out of that guy in an MMA fight, and it's not even close. He knows it. I know it. I mean, if you wanted to go that route, hey, we can drop elbows all day, no problem. We can. I don't like going to the ground, but I'll go to the ground with that guy, and I think I don't care if the guy's bigger or not, or if he wrestled in high school. I really don't give a shit. I think I demolished that guy in MMA, but no, I want him in. People said, do you want him in MMA? That's your world. Do you want him in kickboxing? That's lately became more my world. No, I want him in his world. I want him in boxing, and I think I can beat him in boxing. Not saying I will beat him, but I.
Are you there? Hello? All right, we're having some technical difficulties, probably connection based. Hey, can you see me? I can't hear you.
Yep, I see it. Yep, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Can
Good.
you see
Just like
me
the
now?
the money, Rob.
Big ass Brock Lesnar, juicing and shit.
You see me now on top of the cage, yeah.
Right.
Man, sports. I think I got home and I connected to Wi-Fi and that did it.
You know,
Yeah.
I thought that might have been it.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited for. I hope Rob's ball thing. I hope whether I'm there or not, I don't know if I will be. I honestly can't say. I hope he has success. I support that guy and I support what he does. He's been good to us. He really has. He's the money he said he was going to pay, he's paid. The problems he's had at his show, I feel like he's tried to address them right away. He's a good guy. Hi, Tyson. And I hope he has a good thing there. And then I'm most looking forward to Stell's next fight right now, I guess. Hopefully we can get him a smart fight, the right fight. And I think he's going to do just fine. Other than that, I guess I'd be looking forward to a rematch with Holloway. That'd be fun. Looking forward to
Robert Bryant says, I'm going to try to make that happen.
Oh, that's awesome.
Boxing match.
I really hope it does. God, I hope it does. Other than that, I don't know. I got a list of some fights I'd like to see. I'd have to go over. Oh, Nathaniel Blanton and Armand Palmer. I'd like to see that fight. I still think Armand Palmer probably beats him. He's the better boxer. He is. Nathaniel's got good cardio. Nathaniel comes straight forward, and he's got a pretty good chin, and he hits pretty hard. And I tell Nathaniel, yeah, I think you're the underdog, but it's kind of got that kid scared. He's been ducking him. I don't know why. Like I said, I think he's the favorite, and he's still ducking him. He tries to give everybody a title shot except for Nathaniel, who's clearly earned it. I don't know.
I definitely agree there. I think he's earned it.
Yeah,
But
he's been.
we'll see what the new year brings. I mean, after that fight happens, how many other contenders can there be?
Oh, absolutely, most definitely. Yeah, I got
All right.
I don't know, UFC fights. What's the big shows coming up? I want to see Francis Ngannou versus his old
The real
teammate.
God.
Yes, just beat up.
Yep.
I just learned something about the UFC, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. I learned today that if you are a champion like Francis Ngannou, and this is your last fight, and if you win
Which it
this
is.
last, you automatically have to sign a 3-fight deal. And then if you win
you
those
get
3 fights,
extended.
you automatically have to. You can never leave the UFC if you're their champion without retiring, or unless you get beat. You can never just, oh, I'm going to Bellator, I'm going to ONE FC. There was no trade made. Nope. So it doesn't matter if he wins his last fight on his contract. They'll re-sign him for 3. Let's say he wins those 3, he automatically gets re-signed for another 3. That's fucked up. I said
That's
I could
that's
even
why
agree
John
with.
Jones has his troubles.
Oh, it sucks. I would like to see, hey, you win your last fight in contract. All right, yeah, we have to automatically renew it once. Right. You have to. Right. I get why. It just sucks. But say you win those next 3 fights, now you should get to fucking leave. Not let's just keep renewing the contract. So I guess there was talk out there of him maybe throwing a fight just to get out of his contract because he wants to go into boxing, which I think he gets demolished in boxing by a guy like Tyson Fury who can move and you're not just
and he's a fucking giant.
my hard dumb head trying to take your head off. There's guys that can really move in boxing. And Francis is hard. Maybe shit, I don't know. Maybe he does hit harder than anybody in boxing, but boxers can move. And man, there's some.
I don't know. Wilder's pretty savage. He's got power.
Wilder's pretty savage. Wow, yeah, that's the guy. I don't know who hits the heavy bag harder.
He's got a longer reach than Francis.
And Wilder is quicker, I would say, and definitely better cardio than Francis. Way better cardio. The new Francis is scary, though. The Francis that can sprawl and the Francis that doesn't just blow his wad in 38 seconds. That dude's scary.
He is, and he's patient.
In the fucking head by Francis Ngannou. I'm good. Get caught by a barrage of punches by someone like Robbie Lawler. I'm good on that shit, too.
So in terms of you versus Holloway, Frank Woodhall says, can't wait for Gwaltney versus Holloway, too.
I would love that.
Gives 2 of these.
Yeah.
Robert Bryant, in terms of the Nathaniel fight, Armin said, add him next.
Yeah, well, add Nathaniel next to your fucking title shots, man. You're a good fighter. Like I said, I think you beat my fighter. And that's no disrespect to my fighter, but fucking give him what he's deserved.
Oh, he's saying add him next, as in like he'll be next in line. I'm assuming that's what that means. I could be wrong.
He doesn't talk until he gives my boy a title shot. He doesn't get to talk on my fight.
Damn. But what about you, man? Do you have any fights coming up, or are you just cooling it right now for the time being?
I'm gonna. I think I might fight in the nationals. I was for sure about it, and now I'm skeptical. I don't know. I got some shit going on with my eye. I was gonna go to Nashville, Tennessee in February, fighting the U.S. national tournament. It came around real fast due to all the COVID cancellations. I know we just got done with the Worlds, but they're having it's every 2 years with that World tournament. But in between every other year is the Pan Ams, the Pan Americans, and I think it was in Brazil. I don't know where it's going to be, but I had an awesome time when I went to Italy. I had some miserable times in Italy, and I had some awesome times. One thing for me, it was a really long time being away from home. I've never been away from my girl and kids that long, so that was really hard. But it was also really fun just seeing the different culture. I think that was the funnest. So traveling before I die a lot is something I really want to do. So I've thought about taking my shot in nationals February in Tennessee to maybe try to go to the Pan Ams. But I got a lot on my plate right now. Getting married in July 2nd next year. I better remember that date. Yeah, yours.
Des in the background was priceless. Uh-huh.
But I was out in Colorado Springs sparring with one of the guys from the U.S. team, and we did some rounds, and I wasn't at 100%. Nothing from him. I did some dumb shit the day before, but I don't know. I got hit more in the fight and landed the harder shots, pretty much like all my damn fights. But I got this, like, I call it like the Avenger target. Like on the Avengers, you can see this target, except I don't get to shoot no lasers out of it, so it sucks. Floater, and it looks like I'll open the fridge and it'll look like a gnat's flying out of my fridge, and I'll try to grab it. And I'm like, fuck, it's that floater again. And I'll look to the left and it goes. So
Oh,
it's kind of sucks for my vision. I haven't honestly sparred since I got back from Colorado a few weeks ago, so trying not to get hit. And I went to the eye doctor, paid a bunch of money to get it all dilated and checked out, and I don't know. I've been hit a lot since 2004, so I don't know how much farther I go with this. Honestly, haven't sparred at Danny's gym or my gym or took any fights in Peoria or anywhere. I did get offered a kickboxing match against a kid for a title as a stepping stone, of course. It was at like 170, but I think it's like July 27th or some shit. It's like I think it's 21 days after the wedding. So I'm like, man, of course I want to be in shape in my tux, looking good. And my wedding day is July 30th, Rob says. Okay. Well, you invite me to yours, and I've already got you an invite to mine. It's coming, buddy.
There you go.
But yeah, I don't know. It'd be tough to drop all that weight, honestly, look good in the tux and stuff, but to hold the weight down during the wedding, because I can eat, and man, I can throw down the booze too, and I'm not gonna hold I'm not gonna hold back on any drinks at my own damn wedding. Like directly after the wedding, and then have to turn around and lose all the damn weight again to go fight in St. Louis. But I do love St. Louis. I do love to fight. So, if they can get the pay right, I don't know. They came in a little low on the offer. They only offered like $1,500 or something. So if they can bump the pay up and make it right, then maybe I'll go out there and fight. I don't know. We'll see. But
would that be boxing or MMA or kickboxing?
Kickboxing. Yeah, I don't know. The guy that runs the Waco U.S. team suggested me. They needed a guy at 170 for their champion, and he's like, "Hey, I got a guy. Doesn't move the best, but damn, he'll make it exciting for 9 rounds, and he'll come forward. You're not gonna hurt him." So it's kind of how I came into play. But yeah, I guess just keep training, keep working my ground, keep working my cardio, take care of my health, take care of my family, get my fighters ready for fights, support everybody, and focus on getting married, and then wherever it takes me, it takes me. I mean,
awesome, man. Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you, and it was really awesome to have Sel on here as well. We were just talking about you two, and then to have you two together, it was like, man, it's serendipitous.
It was really awesome to. I got there late, but to find out you were doing the national anthem at his fight in Chicago, which ain't exactly close to here, and knowing that we're not the ones that set it up for you, and we're like, damn, how'd he get that gig? And you just, connections, man.
Yeah,
small world. So.
Yeah, it is a small world, man, and it was super fucking cool to watch the fight that close. I had to have been the only motherfucker in the back yelling out for Sel. Me and Joe Wagner.
Yeah. Like 4.5 other people maybe were yelling for him, and then there was a stadium full of this kids. But we're gonna get him on the right track, and I think his next fight's a win. So in the meantime, shit, I don't know. Maybe I'll come to one of your shows and let you get my head straight with the microphone.
Hey, I got you, bro. Always, man. I thank you so much. I appreciate you, brother. Have a beautiful night, and make sure you say hello to everybody for me.
Thank you. You as well. See you, man.
All right, later, brother. All right, that was Lucas Too Strong Wally himself, the man, the myth, the legend. Let's see. Let's bring on Armand Palmer Jr. Just kidding. How are you, brother?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Trying to get these interviews going. Sorry to take it forever. I apologize. I know you've been in the waiting room for a while,
No,
so
you're
my bad.
fine. You're fine. I just got to comment on what Lucas said about me being scared of his fighter. How,
Absolutely. Go ahead.
how, and why would I be scared of your fighter? I just don't understand how or why. I told him we can fight. He crying. He said me and Demo can fight first. He specifically said it in the group chat. But I told Nathaniel we could fight. When Bryce ducked me, he made me cut all that weight. I told Nathaniel we can fight. He said something, he ain't on weight or something. So that was on him. That was in November. October. It was in October. Then it come about Demo want to fight me. So Demo number one contender, you just beat Midnight. For real, Midnight or Nathaniel ain't fight nobody. If you want to be technical, they ain't fight no good lightweights. So Nathaniel fought Midnight. Who else he fought? Um, Omni and Omni. But Omni, they was both middleweight, so I don't know how that even got about. But
This is
that's
what
fine
Lucas
with me.
has to say.
That's fine with
He,
me.
he just
I'm
commented.
I'm not. There's no fear in me at all. With no fighter, none. I will go 3 rounds with you, Lucas. You and Sal. It's no fear in me at all. That's what I love to do. Punch me. He haven't been trying. Definitely haven't been trying. He haven't fought nobody anyway. If the number one contender say I want to fight, I was about to fight Nate first. Go read the group chat. You can look in the group chat. I was gonna fight Nate first. Nate, the one that said Armand and Demo got something personal going on. They can fight. Then we can fight next. Why would I? Why? What is y'all reading? What is going on? Rob specifically said it. I don't know what they read, but nah. I'm not really. I'm humble and all, but I'm not really worried about none. I know exactly what both of the fighters want to do. What they're gonna try to do is okay. But sorry, how you doing,
Oh no,
Mister
no, no
Grayson?
worries at all. This is where you got to come and air it out. Let people know.
For sure, for sure.
So I have to ask you, as a king in the division, what would you like to see? Say you were matchmaker.
Who? Well, I want to see Bull and Nathaniel because, excuse me, Bull keep calling out Nathaniel, and I think they pretty much like the same fighter. Somewhat Nathaniel cardio better for sure, but swinging wise, I think they both together the better. Uh, shoot, what I want to see that'll never happen is Tony versus Lucas. I know it'll never happen, but shit, I just have to throw it out there.
Tony versus Folkers.
Yeah, my coach.
Oh
Yeah, but I know it'll never happen. But shit, that's a
yeah, that would be a
that'd
good
be
fight.
that'd be sick.
That'd be a
That'd be
really good
sick.
fight.
Definitely. Uh,
Here's what Lucas said about what was said earlier. Like I said, I have you as my favorite over my own fighter, but let's get that one after Demo locked in.
Lucas, that's what we then told Nathaniel. It ain't like we didn't tell him that. We didn't. It ain't like we didn't tell him that. We specifically told him that he went off on his own thing. So I'm
Did
fine
you
with
did
it.
you this is the comment, and I'm assuming in relation to the Tony Folkers that you were just talking about.
Yeah, but Tony, I don't know. He won't do it. He more of a coach. They can come to our gym or we go to their gym and they can spar it out there. He ain't more of the, you know, show level, I guess. But hell yeah, I definitely want to see that for sure.
Dude, that would be a fire ass fight. It really would
Yeah,
be. Robert
yeah.
Bryant says Tony versus Lucas would be crazy.
I thought that's what he was gonna say. But shit, we
Oh,
can.
for the dream
Yeah, the
fights.
fantasy. Yeah, I thought he was gonna say that.
When he said do you want my first one or the second one, and he said he didn't want to say the first one. I automatically assumed it was him and Cell, Lucas and Cell.
Yeah,
So I was like, all right, let me hear the second. Then he came out with the second, and I was like, that is a big fight. But you bringing up Tony Folkers and Lucas, man, I don't know
that'd
if
be
that's a huge fight,
that'd be sick.
and it's super interesting one too.
Yeah, Because they don't even know how Tony Hands, he fast as shit. I don't even, mm, decent. Vicious.
Vicious. Vicious.
Vicious.
Robert says 2000. Look. Did I say that? Damn. Oh, that would be a fight. That would be, man. You just you win. You win dream fight. You do, man. That's a great fucking fight.
Yeah, for
Oh
sure.
man. So other than that, man, how was let's get to, I guess I'd like to know, outside of fighting, how has your life been lately with the holidays and everything?
I had a good holiday. I spent it with my mom, my dad, my brother, and both of my brothers and my niece. We had fun. We played little card games or whatnot, but I watched them open gifts and stuff. It was pretty fun.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, my holidays were about the same. You know, nothing too exciting, but really more filling the heart with love and shit. You know,
Yeah.
with everyone that. So, in terms of your fight coming up, how do you feel about your opponent, strengths and weaknesses, and do you have a prediction for the fight?
Well, the strengths and weaknesses, I feel like I don't know. It's like I can read him. I can read him very well from he came to our gym when he first started, and like he was sparring with us and whatnot. But I don't know. I can fill him out very well. So I'm just here to and ready to put on the show. That's it. I can't. I don't want to speak too soon or what I feel gonna happen, but I know it's bound to happen.
Right. Understood. And this is January 8th, correct?
15th.
January 15th. Oh yeah, the ball is the 8th.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. Yeah, it's the week after. How do you feel about the ball, man? How does I mean, you've been with them for a while. You're their champion. How do you feel as a representative of PFC about the PFC ball?
I feel good about it, to be honest, but I ain't no dancer, so I'm gonna be there, but I ain't gonna be dancing. You'll see me there, though.
Nah.
Be in the corner or something, sitting
Nah.
down or whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna be there. I support Rob for sure. For sure.
Awesome, man. Yeah, I think it's a great idea. I really do,
Yeah.
and it'd be awesome to have you two face off for the fight the week after at the event, because like you'd be all dressed up and looking nice and fly, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be decent. That ain't too bad of an idea.
It would. It would be. It would be. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So in terms of oh, let's look at these comments. Tom Finley says, "Where is Impact MMA Gym at?" I mean, I don't know if you want to just divulge that, but that's what Tom Finley's saying.
He gonna have to get with Tony.
There you go, Tom.
Yeah, you
Get with
gotta
Tony.
get with Tony Folkers. Inbox Tony Folkers.
Lucas says, "I'm with it for cheaper for the $2,000." Bayless Finteco's putting eyeballs out there.
Why are you putting eyeballs, please? What's the eyeballs for?
So Bailey says, calling it for a 4th-round KO for Armand.
Calling that 4th-round KO for Armand. I mess with Bailey though.
Oh, is it Armand or Armand? My bad.
It's Armand.
Okay, my bad.
Armand. You fine. But I actually wanted to see him fight Bull. He caught out Bull. Yeah.
Who, Bailey?
Yeah, he caught out Bull. Fight never happened.
Damn. Let's make it happen, Bailey. Come on, man. Omni Jones says, "I never thought I'd see the day Armand say he can't do something." Oh, for the dance.
I can't. Hey, I'm sorry, Omni. You got me.
And Lucas says, "Doing the waltz in the corner." There you go.
Oh, yeah, he's funny.
That's awesome.
That is funny.
It ain't nothing to dance, man. Come on, there'll be good times, friends, drinks.
No,
Maybe
a little drinks.
boogie.
Nah, I can't even drink. I locked in for fights.
Oh yeah, that's right, man. You'd have like a fight the week after. Probably not a good
Yeah,
idea to drink.
nah,
So,
it's good.
other than your fight, other than your dream fight of Lucas and Tony, what's a dream fight for you coming up in 2022? Who would you like to fight? And I know it's not normal because you're the champion. Everyone's chomping at your bit.
Yeah,
But
shoot, a dream fight. I'll really fight the like every top person in PFC. Like everyone know I want to fight every gladiator just cause like they was talking so crazy. But besides all of them, I'll fight Lucas. I'll fight Sale, Tyrone, Tyron Johnson. That's the middleweight holder. But yeah, I feel them would be not saying I'll win or whatever, but it'd be a good experience. Win or lose, it doesn't matter. But
right, that's a great mentality to have too.
yeah, I wouldn't mind fighting none of them. But we'll see what it brings, what the future brings.
So you said you'd want to fight for the middleweight belt.
I
Do
actually
you
was gonna fight for the middleweight belt, but like with the fights I just said, I don't know like if them even gonna be able to happen for the sake being that I'm going amateur and I'm gonna have to drop weight. I'm gonna have to drop my weight lower from what I'm fighting. So they already about 20 plus pounds over me. Now they'll be about 30, 40 pounds over me. So I don't know if that'd be too much of a good idea,
right?
especially me going amateur. So I don't know. We'll see though.
All right. So in terms of the future and your endeavors, where do you this whole last year has been crazy, right? It's I mean PFC just kind of blew up. Where do you see yourself in a year from now and coming up for 2023?
I see myself getting ready for pros. I'm training now, but I'm gonna be pushing way surpass what I'm doing now to get to pro level. That's why I'm trying to get some amateur boxing matches. MMA cool. I know Tony a MMA coach, but he know I'm more focused on boxing than MMA. So I feel within a year or two, I'm gonna try to go pro. Not within a year or two, but trying to get on the level of a pro.
Right. I understand. So and you said your main focus is going to be boxing then, correct?
Yeah.
Have you thought about a way to approach this in terms of like all these that obviously there's this big huge wave of YouTubers who already have a following who are getting into these boxing matches. Are you thinking about maybe going that route in terms of either creating your own YouTube channel or challenging these YouTubers yourself?
Uh, I was really gonna do it the ordinary way to go amateur, then go pro, get a few amateur fights, see where I'm at, try to fight the best on best after a few fights to see where I'm actually at, then try to go pro. But no, I ain't trying to Jake Paul, which he is. He actually made a name for himself. That was pretty good.
Surprisingly good. He was
Yeah,
definitely surprisingly good.
for sure.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Do you have a message for all your fans and friends that are watching and will watch in the future?
Uh, January 15th, come out. Is I'm gonna show out. Promise you, I'm gonna show out. Uh, I always shout out PFC. Always love PFC. Big Dogs and Team Impact. Mom and Dad also. Yeah, always
Hey, you always got to get mom and dad in there, right?
for sure.
All right. Thank you so much, Armand. Thank you so much, Armand. I appreciate you coming on, and let's do this again soon.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Appreciate
Have a
you.
good one.
You too.
All right. That was Armand, the current champion at PFC, I believe, lightweight. I could be wrong. Let's go with our next guest, Skinny B,
Oh, here
to
we
the
go.
stage.
What's going on?
What up? What up? What up? I can't see you.
No, you can't see me? Something I gotta do?
No.
Should be working. I clicked permission and shit. It
What?
says everyone
That's
can
weird.
see and hear me.
Huh. I wonder why I can't see you. Let me check the live stream on my phone, and maybe it's
Alrighty.
showing up, and I'm just not seeing you. But anyway, in the meantime, how are you, man? How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm at the gym right now, exercising, getting the weights in.
Man, yeah, I'm not seeing you.
Huh. 1 second.
You wanna disconnect and come back in?
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I'm not either. It should be showing. Especially Robert says, nah, it's his phone. It might be your phone then.
I'm not sure. I am. It says the site is using my camera and microphone both,
Hmm.
and I can see myself on the screen.
Let me. I'm gonna take you off the broadcast and then bring you back on. Don't disconnect.
I'm pretty far out.
Oops, that. All right, let's try to bring him back on.
Maybe if I step outside. I am all the way out in Princeville. I kind of got bad signal. Maybe if I step outside.
Maybe.
I'll try it.
Well, I mean, that's fine. You know, we don't necessarily have to have you. It's a lot better, but you know, it's not absolutely necessary for us to conduct an interview to have the video. So let's just move forward, I guess. All right. So I've been asking everybody this question. I don't know if you. I'm assuming you've been listening because you've been in the waiting room a while. But what dream fight do you want to see in 2022 for PFC?
Oh, that's a hard one. There's a lot of them, honestly.
Right? I got my favorite so far.
Lucas and Holloway really would be an awesome one to see again, definitely.
Yes.
And Armand brought up that I never really thought about that one, but Lucas and Tony, that one would be insane. Like actually insane.
He blew my mind when he said that. I was like, how has that never been talked about?
Yeah,
and like,
for real, because I mean they're both on that level. How have we not thought about having that before? Not that I think it will happen, because I agree with Armand. It probably won't happen, but it would be a cool one to see. Definitely.
I absolutely agree. As soon as he said it, like in my mind, instantaneously was like, ooh, that's fire. That's fire. And it is. It's an exciting fight. It's like you said, they're at the same level. They're always at PFC. They're super respectful. So you know no bad blood's gonna come of it.
Yeah.
Man, that would be.
They're
Man,
both
that would be.
they're both pretty humble fighters, so I don't see either one of them
That's very
like
true.
too wrong.
Armand says people really ain't see Tony fight for real. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've never seen him fight. I've just seen videos of him messing around with them in the gym a little bit here and there. And what I have seen, he does look very smooth. I haven't really seen much.
Same. From what I've seen, he definitely looks smooth. I actually just watched one of his videos today. I don't know if it was his video, but it was a video that someone took of him, and he was fighting two people at once, went after one, and then came in with like a 3-punch combo that looked like it was going to be a kick. I was like, what?
You're cutting out pretty good there.
Oh, am I really? Damn it! All right, can you hear me now? Hello?
I can hear you again. I did not hear about what the video showed. I heard you say something about you saw a video of him, but I didn't. So that's all I heard there.
So in the video, he's sparring two of his students, and he goes after one and then comes back and he hits him with a 3-punch combo, and it looks like he knocks him out, but I'm not really sure. But it looked so smooth, beginning to end. It looked real smooth.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one.
So Robert Bryant says, "Did you really duck Armand?"
No, I did not. I wouldn't call. So look, that's a pretty blunt one. I did have a lot of time, and I probably wasn't
You're
ready for
cutting
that
out
fight,
real bad
to
right
be
now.
honest.
You cut out real bad there.
Honestly, no, I really did have a lot going on at that time, but it probably is a good thing it didn't happen because I would have considered myself ready at that time.
Oh man, we got pretty bad signal right now. If you can hear me,
All right,
can
let
you
me
hear
jump
me?
back outside then.
Okay.
Yes, I can. Let me jump back outside for you.
Okay, would you mind repeating that again? I'm so sorry. It was just cutting out really bad, and it was I couldn't
Yeah, no,
really
you're good. I
tell what
went
you were
back
saying.
inside the gym. I went back inside the gym. Must have lost some signal there, but no, I really did have a lot going on there at that time, and I really wouldn't have made it to that fight at my at 100%. But looking back, I probably wasn't ready at the time either because I hadn't been training a lot. So it's probably a good thing it didn't happen at that time. But I do want that fight to happen still. As much as people
So you
probably do not believe me, I do still want that fight to happen.
All right. So you definitely want it to happen, and right now I mean he's obviously booked for the 15th. After that, everyone's talking about Nathaniel. So this is you down the road that you'll take it.
Yeah, and kind of what I've been looking at, the way I've been looking at doing it now, just because I mean he does have a lot of fights and it's a good way to work up to it, is I'm kind of working up the top 10 list of the lightweights right now.
Okay. All right. So I want to ask you what made you want to go to lightweight, I guess.
Well, honestly, in featherweight, it kind of got boring. There's not a whole lot of people that want to come out and fight me, it seems like.
Okay. And so you just wanted to go up to lightweight just to test yourself and
That, and just so I could actually have fights. In featherweight, it seemed like every time I got a fight set up, something would happen where the fighter wouldn't show, or something like that. And in lightweight, it seems like there's a lot more of opponents to face in general. And featherweights, there's not a whole lot of opponents to face. So once you face some of the top ones, you kind of run out of room to people to fight.
hey, I can see you.
You see me now?
Hey,
It's the signal. It's cold out here.
finally worked. How about that?
Well, now we're kicking it, right?
There we go, man. There we go. So Armand says, just let me know when, boss.
I'm coming. Let me get up the list a little bit and fight some of the people you fought.
Hey, there you go. That's one way to make a statement.
That's the way I'm coming. I'm coming now.
He said, how Bryce doing it? Nathaniel should have talked, but I'm going to give what he want. Hey, there you go, man. I mean, I like your idea for it. Fight fighters as he's fought. See how you
Yeah,
fare
and then
against them.
also,
Work your way up.
it can continue to add to the record, hopefully,
There you
on the
go,
way up
man.
the list. And then by the time I get to the top of that list, if so, then the record just is higher.
So, in terms of what you have coming up next, do you have anything on the horizon, or are you just kind of feeling it out, seeing what comes up?
Well, I had a fight set up for the 15th with Tyree Mack, who's number 9 on the list. But I actually just received a message a little bit ago that he backed out. So I might look for another fight and move up the list farther, or I might take just another event to train and get better, because when you get farther into that list, I will admit it does get significantly better once you move up a couple more spots. So an extra 2 weeks or week of training wouldn't be the worst thing, but also might not be necessary.
Right. So, 2021 was a great year, I feel, for people all around. Things are opening back up. People are getting more opportunities. PFC is flourishing. Where do
Oh yeah,
you see yourself in a year going towards 2023?
Hopefully at some amateur level fights. I'm looking into trying to get into the MMA world. I actually just started coming to a gym out in Princeville that does Muay Thai. So I'm going to try that out and see how that goes.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Muay Thai is pretty fun. You know, it's like I don't know what
Yeah,
it's.
the coach seemed really, really good here. And he also trained Kenny. Oh, it's a UFC fighter. I'm having a blank. Um, ooh, having a blank here. But he trained a UFC fighter at this gym here, and he comes in every once in a while. And he said he might be able to get some work in with me and him too, which would be really cool.
Yeah, definitely, and it's a good way to make those connects too.
Yeah, big time, big time.
That's awesome, man. That's great to hear. It seems like you got everything. You have a good vision of what you want to do and a path.
Yeah,
It seems
I
like.
just want to keep moving forward with it, take it as far as I can. I have a lot of stuff going for me, other places too, I'm trying to keep my life straight and keep my life moving forward, but it's boxing and fighting is a fun and like good place to take yourself other than just the life shit you got to take care of.
Absolutely, I agree with you 100%. You
It's a
got
good
a
escape.
seems like you got a really good head on your shoulders, man. That's good. How old are you?
Thank you. 20 years old.
You're 20 years old, man. You got a really good head on your shoulders then.
Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, man. So, do you have a message for your listeners, your friends, your fans, people at PFC? Oh, actually, I want to ask you. I don't think I did ask you. I think I accidentally
Oh, we're
skipped the
cutting out
question
for a
because of what was
second.
going on. But
Can you
I
hear
wanted
me?
to. Yeah, can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Yo, can you hear me?
You
Hello?
back? You
Yeah,
back?
yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep, I missed the question.
All right. So, um, I forgot to ask you a question at the very beginning that I wanted to ask you. And it was, oh, okay. You've seen PFC come up from where it has. What is it like to know that there's going to be a PFC ball with awards on January 8th? How do you feel about the event overall?
It's pretty crazy because I've watched and followed PSC since it was in the backyard, and I actually used to always talk about how I wanted to go and fight in PFC when it was in Rob's backyard. So seeing how far it's come and the fact that he's having like a formal award and like a whole ball, it's big steps, big moves.
It is, and it's
Well,
awesome to see, honestly. But all right, man. So thank you so much for your time. Do you have a message for your friends and fans and followers?
just keep watching out. Hopefully, there's going to be some bigger things to come within the next couple months, next 2 to 3 months. Hopefully, we'll have some bigger things coming. Don't want to say too much, don't want to jinx it, but it'd be
Hey,
cool.
no worries, man.
Keep your
Absolutely,
eyes out.
no jinxing here, dude.
Oh, sir. Pretty superstitious over here.
Oh, for real. All right then. All right, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. And let's do it again soon, man.
All right. Awesome. Thank you.
All right,
And
have a good
have a
one.
wonderful night.
All right, you too. Bye. Awesome. That was Skinny B, aka Bryce. He's let's see who else do we have. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's look at the comments. What was said? What am I tagged for? Oh, all right. So Armand gets on, and I'm talking about dream matchups, right? Dream matchups for 2022. And I a lot of the dream matchups were either Cell and Lucas, uh, um, Holloway and Lucas, and then Armand gets on and he says, "What about Tony and Lucas?" And it blew my motherfucking mind, man. That is a great fight. I think it would be an amazing fight, but that is why you were tagged. Oh, there you go. Hey, thank you, Omni. I appreciate you. You're still my favorite fighter, bro. You're still my favorite fighter out of PFC. But there you go, Tony. That's what that's what that was about. And it's been honestly the almost like the main topic ever since it was even thought about and said out loud. And I'm not lying. That's a great fight. I think it would be a great fight. Let's see. I don't know how to fight. I don't know. Why you lying? Why you lying, man? But hey, man, I'm just saying, as soon as it was said, it's been everyone's dream fight for 2022. Just something to think about, you know? You never know. But thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you so much, Omni. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for watching. And who the fuck is this? Check this shit out. Boar.red. What kind of fucking bot, dude? Get the fuck out of here. Weird. Hey, no problem, Omni. I got you, bro. Anytime, dude. You're the most inspirational fighter. Always lying. Yeah, Lucas said he'd do it for cheap. Yes, he did. Well, I mean, relatively speaking, cheap. Not cheap, cheap, but you know what I mean. He did say he would be. He did say he'd be up for it though. So that's just something to think about. I'm just throwing that out there as a fan. I'm just saying. Facts, man. We all students. I don't know nothing about none. Fair enough. All right. Thank you all so much for tuning in. My name is Mr. Hydration. I had a great fucking time. Thank you so much, Robert Bryant of PFC. Thank you so much, Lucas Gwaltney, Sel Edwards, Armand, Bryce. Thank you all so much for coming on here, giving me your time, letting me listen to you, and obviously speaking your piece. All right. I'm out of here. Adios. Sayonara. Make sure you share the video. And January 8th, make sure you show up to the PFC ball. And who knows, you might even see me there, me and my glorious beard. Or maybe I'll cut it. Who knows, man? I still got the long hair, too. All right, I'm out of here. Goodbye, guys. Adios. Sayonara.